Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Ramadan and Mubarak. First of all, I think you are very well and you are staying at home to give yourself to save your family, to save your state, and after all, the whole world. Because we have to be very careful or very aware of novel coronavirus because we are in very critical time. We have been passing the critical time is the stage of novel coronavirus, and it is fourth stage. I have come here to discuss about an important topic in Foundation English. The topic is about tense. And first of all, we have to know the definition of tense. I am giving you very simple way: time and tense. Tense is equal to tense equal to time, and time equal to tense. Tense is the time of action. Three kinds of tense here is past, present, and future. I did the work, I do the work, and I shall do the work. In simple way, in present form, I do the work. Past, yesterday, I did the work, and tomorrow I shall do the work. Now, I do the work in present and continuous. I'm doing the work, and in perfect, I have done the work, and I have already done the work, and I have done the work. I have not done the work yet. In present perfect continuous, I have been doing the work since morning, or I have been doing the work for 5 years or 5 hours and for 5 days, etc. etc. Now, I do the work, I did the work in past form, yesterday. I did the work in continuous, I was doing the work in perfect, past perfect, I had done the work before you came. And in past perfect continuous, I had been doing the work before you came, or I had been doing the work for 5 years, for 5 days, for 5 minutes, etc. etc. And now I shall do the work. In future and continuous, I shall be doing the work. In perfect, I shall have done the work. I shall have done the work before you come, and I shall have done the work before you come, or any other sentence you can include. Now, for future perfect continuous, I shall have been doing the work before you come, or I shall have been doing the work for 5 years, for 5 days, for 5 minutes, and etc. etc. Now, dear students, I want to tell you the simple way, that is, I do the work here, and in this time, this is the you have to maintain the sequence of time. That is, I do the work, I'm doing the work, I have done the work, I have been doing the work, I did the work, I was doing the work, I had done the work, I had done the work before you came. That is first perfect, and you have to know that three or four structure of first perfect. That is, I had done the work before you came. I done the work after you had I done the work after you had come. No sooner had the teacher no sooner had the teacher entered the class, the student stood up, or hardly scarcely you can make a structure in first perfect tense. Now, this is I was in positive now, or affirmative. Now I want to tell you in negative. That is, I do the work. In negative form, I do not do the work. I am doing the work. In negative, I am not doing the work. In I have been doing the work, I have done the work. In negative, I have not done the work. I have not done the work. And in perfect continuous tense, in negative, I have not been done the work. I have not been done the work for 5 years, and for 5 days, for 5 minutes, etc. etc. In first, I did not do the work. That is, I did the work. In negative, I didn't do. You have to mention I didn't do. I did I did the work, but in negative, I didn't do the work. And In continuous, in negative, I was not doing the work. And perfect, I had not done the work before you came. In perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, I had not been doing the work for 5 years or 5 times or 5 minutes, etc. In perfect, in negative, I shall not do the work or shan't do the work. I shan't do the work. I shall not be doing the work. I shall have not I shall have not done the work before you come. And in perfect continuous, in future perfect continuous tense, I shall have not been doing the work before you come. Now I want to tell you the interrogative, that is question mark. Interrogative, I do the work. Do I do the work? I repeat, I do the work. In interrogative, do I do the work? I did the work. Did I do the work? I shall do the work. Shall I do the work? And now, negative interrogative. I do the work. I do not. Negative interrogative. Don't I do the work? I do the work. Don't I do the work? I did the work. Didn't I do the work? I shall do the work. Shan't I do the work? This is negative interrogative. Now, I want to tell you the WH question. How you can make WH question. WH question, what do you mean by WH question? WH question means WHO, WH80, WH, this spelling which included WH. So let's go to make a WH question. That is, I do the work. If the answer will be I, then you can make a question that I do the work. Who do the work? If the answer will be I do the work. I did the work. Who did the work? The answer will be I did the work. I shall do the work. The question will be who will do the work? Now, this is the WH question. So, dear students, you have to practice all the time when you are going to bathe yourself, when you are going to take your lunch, when you are going to go to outside, when you are going to buy something, you can speak English. And I request you, please be perfect in practicing English. And if you can practice regularly, you will be perfect in speaking English. That's why please, I do request you again, please be practice and always practice yourself. And my sheet MKS method, you have to practice yourself top to bottom. So now I think all of you, I can give you some information about in very easy way about the very important topic, tense. Dear students, you should be very practical in practicing your regular English talking, English speaking, and the structural and systematic way. You have to memorize at first the structure of all kinds, then you will be very practical in speaking your practical ways, in your practical workings, practical times, etc. So I think all of you will be very helpful in your lecture. I think now thank you, thanks all. Be perfect yourself to speak English and be attentive and careful. Thank you.